Logistic regression is easier than you think, and I promise you that if you go through this series of videos that I'm going to do with you, not only will you understand it, but you'll be able to do it, you'll be able to interpret the results, you'll be able to check the assumptions of your model. You will be a logistic regression superhero. So buckle up, this is going to be great fun. Ready? Okay, let's do this. Boom shakalaka. On this YouTube channel, we're creating R programming videos on everything. So what to expect, how we're going to do this, I'm going to talk you through how to create a logistic regression model. I'm going to do it step by step, very slowly, very carefully. You'll understand each step and understand the concepts. And importantly, you'll understand how to interpret the results of the model. We'll also look at assumptions, how to make sure that your model meets all of the required assumptions. Interestingly, I'm going to give you access to this page that you're looking at right now. There's going to be a link at the end of the video, and you'll be able to get into this page itself. Here in the page, I've got the code for everything I do, including the data visualization. And next to each line, I have annotations that explain why it is that what I've done with that line of code. There's also a little copy. You can copy the code, paste it straight into RStudio, and you can replicate everything I'm doing at home, try to understand it, and maybe even make some improvements on the model that I create. The data that I use is part of a package that I'll talk about in a few minutes, and you will literally be able to install the package and have access to the data and do all of this at home. So it's a great way to practice, great way to learn. Okay, let's just start off with the question of what is linear regression, and we'll look at a simple linear model and then take it from there. Essentially, the question you're trying to answer with linear regression is, if you've got an outcome variable, let's have a look at this, like diabetes, which is binary, right? It's either yes, no, up, down, left, right. It's binary. There are only two possible answers. Okay, you might want to know from a group of possible predictor variables, is there a meaningful way to predict what this outcome will be, whether it'll be positive or negative? Okay, and let's look more specifically at the example of glucose, but in a logistic regression model, you can add lots of variables, but we'll start with just one, glucose. Now, these little dots, imagine that I've separated them out a bit so you can see that there's multiple dots, but really what's happening in this plot is you've got glucose levels on the x-axis, and they can land up in only one of two buckets, either no diabetes at the bottom in green or diabetes at the top in red. And you can see that for lower levels of glucose, they're more likely to not have diabetes. And for higher levels of glucose, they're more likely to have diabetes, right? So we can see that intuitively. Can we model that? Can we create a mathematical model that illustrates that we can use to predict what the probability will be at any point along that glucose line? And yes, we can. Have a look at this. This is a logistics model. As I move from left, low glucose, to high glucose, you can see the probability goes up. And of course, you could have a threshold. You could sort of say, like, look, if it's above 50%, that's 50%. So any glucose of above 141, we would predict is more likely than not to land up with a diagnosis of diabetes. But you could have different thresholds if you want, or you could look at the exact probability for a specific level of glucose. It doesn't matter. But the point is, we've got this probability associated with a change in glucose level. And that, in essence, is logistic regression. Okay, so it really is that simple. Now, and again, of course, here's the code with all of the little annotations, and you can copy it and stick it straight into RStudio and replicate that. The data set that I'm using here, just so that you know, let me just see if I can find where I would have put that. I think it'll be in this code over here. The library, so the package you need to install is mlbench. That's the package that has this data, and the data is this Pima Indians diabetes, and that's the data that I'm using. Once you've got that on your computer, you can do everything that I'm doing. There's a couple of packages as well you might need to install as well. Tidyverse, of course, GT Extras, I love because it does nice tables, etc. Okay, so listen, that's the end of video one. On the screen at the moment, there's going to be, you can click on a link that'll give you access to this page. Watch the rest of the videos. I'll put also a link to the next video on the page as well. And see you on the next one. Hope you're doing well. Don't do drugs. Always do your best. Don't ever change. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.